Hey everyone, this is Sok-Han here. I've been a regulatory consultant since year 2008. I've helped clients from America, Taiwan, Malaysia, etc. to bring in their products into targeted markets such as Japan. But many of them have questions such as how do you actually do it? We would like to know your regulatory work or process in greater details. And so I've taken the opportunity to make a simple presentation to let you better understand my work. I hope you enjoy it.
Let us start with the steps involved in the typical regulatory check of a target product to be imported. The first thing that you want to do is to determine your product category. Now what does this mean? It means to determine whether your product is actually a food product, alcoholic beverage, cosmetics, or something else. The product category is largely dependent on its ingredients and directions for use. Once we have identified the product category, you will also be able to determine the governing regulations stipulated for your target product. And this will in turn enable us to identify any pre-market approvals and licenses required for the import. After we have determined the product category in step 1, we'll have to review the formulation of the product in step 2. This is to ensure that no prohibited or irregular substances are used based on the stipulated regulations determined in step 1. If any ingredients are found to be either prohibited or non-conforming, we'll have to brainstorm to find alternative ingredients to replace these problematic ones. In the worst scenario, reformulation may sometimes be required. In the case of food products, the reviewing of manufacturing processes will also be required to ensure that all manufacturing standards are met. In step 3, we need to confirm if the target product is subject to any safety conformity tests. If yes, has the client already conducted such a test? And if they did, is it conducted by an organization recognized by the local authorities? If their answer is no, we will have to arrange for such a conformity test to be conducted either locally or overseas. In this process, we will be able to identify any irregularities such as contaminants that may be contained in your product. Now this is important because it will help us avoid any unnecessary delays during custom clearance that may translate into hefty storage fees. Next, in step 4, we will review the product name. This is to ensure that the proposed product name is appropriate based on the labeling requirements stipulated by the local regulations. For example, you want to consider whether you can use superlatives such as the best, the first ever. Can I call my food product the superpower health product? Or can I call my cosmetics anti-aging? These will be the issues that we'll look at in step 4. Next, in step 5, once we have cleared the product name issue, we'll go on to the product name registration in the case of cosmetic products. We'll need to confirm with our client whether they have the necessary manufacturing and distributor licenses required for a cosmetic import. For further details, please check out my article entitled Importation of Cosmetics to Japan, found on my website. In step 6, we'll move on to determine the HS code for the product. This requires the compilation of data such as the product description, weight, dimensions, materials or ingredients used, and its directions for use. To have a more accurate confirmation, the HS code can be predetermined with the local custom authorities. This is important because it will help us in budgeting, and it can be very useful when pricing products, especially in the case of food products. In step 7, we'll look at the preparation of regulatory compliant labels in the native language. This will involve the reviewing of your marketing texts to ensure that there are no incompliant descriptions such as unapproved endorsements, health or medical claims. Lastly, you may be happy to know that I can also provide you with professionally designed labels that are regulatory compliant but still in need with your marketing needs. Finally, with all the above done and lists checked, you'll be left with the last step, step 8, where we will take care of the administrative requirements of preparing shipping documents such as commercial invoices, bill of ladings, product-related documents such as formulation sheets, manufacturing sheets, etc., which are required for custom clearance. And once that is done, your product is ready for its launch. And there you have it. That's a typical regulatory check in a nutshell. I hope that you have found this short presentation useful. Please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions regarding any particular topic. Thank you very much for your time. Bye!